What's the last movie you cried at, Antonio? Have you ever cried at a movie?
Yes, I have. I've cried a good amount of movies. I think the movie I cried at most recently was Marley and Me. After that movie, I said, nope, I'm done doing sad movies. That one hit way too hard.
That's the kind of movie you know when you see the poster that dog's gonna die.
I wasn't aware. I came in, I'm like, wow, I'm loving this movie. This dog's great. Dogs are great. I love dogs.
Yeah.
And then the dog just dies.
Nah, you don't. When there's a dog on the cover of a movie, that dog dies.
My dog Skip cried during that one.
Actually, I think I cried during Buzz. Maybe I cried during Buzz or something. I don't know.
Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It seems like a movie to cry to. I don't know.
I cried during it.
Yeah,
there's a sad moment.
I feel like there's a sad moment there.
There's some sad moments in there. I cried. I saw E.T. in theaters for its 40th anniversary. Jess, he literally asked a question. He asked a question about what we're watching. He wants to know. He cares. He cares.
He is standing. He shot up out of
I
this.
do in fact care. That's what I asked, actually.
He wouldn't have asked. I didn't just come up here and say I cried during E.T. He asked me the question. You want me to lie? I'll lie.
Actually, he was asking Antonio.
He was asking everyone.
Everyone gets to answer
Antonio
the
was
question.
first.
Jess, relax.
Yeah, but
Justin, whoa.
It was E.T.
I know, I get it.
E.T.
I know.
Yo.
My lungs.
E.T.'s a sad movie. I would cry to that. I definitely
What
cried
part
that
of
when I
E.T.
saw
made you
it.
cry? Because I'm interested. Jess, shut up.
Thank
Justin,
you.
you're welcome. Jess, I love you. I'm sorry. Justin.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
What part of E.T. makes you cry? When the
lot.
dog dies?
There's
Where
no
they
dog
touch
in
fingers?
that dies. There is a dog. He doesn't die.
When they dock fingers?
That'd make any grown man cry.
I think the moment that gets me is when E.T.'s dying. Spoiler alert.
Wow.
He turns all white.
After the spoiler alert. I love that.
So he's like in the hospital sort of thing, and he's getting, the paddles on him.
Sure.
And then you see Drew Barrymore, her character Gertie. She's like 4 years old while filming this.
Okay.
And she starts crying. I think that gets to me because she's like legitimately crying. They filmed that movie in order, in chronological order, so the characters would have like, the child actors would have an emotional attachment to that, animatronic E.T.
Smart.
So her crying, she's like legitimately thinking like this thing is dying.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Stupid kids.
Yeah, kids are stupid. They think E.T.'s
They don't
real.
know no better, huh?
They don't know nobody.
So that's when I cried, Jess, when watching E.T.
Jess, what's the last movie you cried at? Have you ever
Tonto.
cried at a movie?
At the movie theaters, yes.
Well, I mean,
Or,
at
like,
the
in a
theater,
movie- in a movie in general, besides Buzz Lightyear, would be Kung Fu Panda 2.
That's a very sad movie.
Yo, I just didn't expect it.
Movie.
All right, why are you
Why are
yelling?
you yelling?
Because he's laughing, and it's a sad movie.
I'm allowed to laugh. It's a comedy show.
It's a great movie,
No, it's
actually.
not.
I love that
What
movie.
about that movie made you cry?
Okay, I'm not gonna pull it, Justin. Spoiler alert.
Please
Nice.
do. No, please do. The
E.T.'s
movie's
40 years old.
Yeah, come on.
I've never seen E.T.
Well, now you don't.
You haven't seen?
No.
Oh my.
That's
It's
E.T.
scary.
E.T. dies.
It's scary.
Dumbledore
everybody,
kills E.T.
E.T. dies, okay?
Okay. Well,
Snape
anyways.
kills E.T.
All right. Anyways, so Poe, the panda, the only living panda that was shown in the first one, he.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I already said spoiler alert.
No, if you have to see the first one. Everybody in the world's seen the first one.
I have not.
Okay, my bad.
You
I haven't seen any of the Kung Fu
Jack
Panda
Black,
movies.
come on.
I like Jack Black,
A
but I
movie
have
aficionado
So why haven't
like
you seen
yourself.
the movie if you love Jack Black?
because
He didn't say he loved them.
I don't
He
know.
said
I like
he
a lot
loved
of things. I haven't seen everybody. I haven't listened to every single
All right,
Prince
it's
song. I like
silence.
Prince.
Anyways, so
Go back to your
in
Kung
the
Fu Panda.
second, all right, I am.
Go ahead.
So in the second one, he gets told his whole background, his story, and he finds out that the peacock, the bad guy, he killed an entire the population.
Oh my
I'm,
God.
looking for the word. Yeah. So it's
Pandemonium.
Hey!
We'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. Go on. That was a joke. That was a fake.
Oh really?
I do this bit. You haven't been on the Tuesday show in a while, but I do this
Yeah.
bit where I fake out a commercial.
Oh.
It gets
okay.
funnier every time.
Every single time I do it, it's funny.
While I'm saying it. So what
Every
about this
single
Kung Fu Panda
time.
movie?
Okay,
Enlighten
but
me.
anyways, so he finds out.
Hilarious.
That's
See?
funny, right? You see?
They kill his mom, and that
That's funny.
His
Jesus.
dad. No, it's not funny. But Like they show like, okay, like I killed your entire family and now like you're the only living panda known. So you know what? I'm gonna kill you now, and that's literally like the part where I cried because I can't handle the sound of babies crying.
Yeah.
So when like that scene happened, and then they had like a panda crying, I was like, oh my god, my heart.
Yeah,
I was
it's sad.
crying
It sounds sad.
Very sad movie.
I definitely will probably go my entire life without watching that movie.
Come on, guys. Why has no one seen
Why?
Kung Fu Panda?
I've seen the first one.
Okay.
All right, well, go watch 2,
There's
and then go
2
watch
and
3
3.
coming, and then 4 is coming out afterwards.
They're
pretty
doing a
soon.
TV show.
They're doing a TV
I don't know if
guy-
it's out yet.
Yeah.
They have a holiday special too.
A holiday special.
Oh, see, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
I do have a crying story for the last Avengers movie, and again, I'm going to preface this by saying,
my God.
spoiler alert. What's the oh my gosh, Jess?
Why do you even
Everyone
ask?
cried at Avengers
Okay.
Endgame.
I didn't cry at Endgame.
But my story, I feel like, is different from those, so we're going to say it without you yapping.
I would
hear it.
love to hear it.
So I saw, for people that don't know, again, spoiler alert.
Yep.
Black Widow dies in this movie, and then Iron Man dies in this movie.
Yep.
It came out 3 years
And then
ago. If you
Captain
haven't seen
America's
it, if you
contract
haven't
goes
seen
up,
any
and he's
memes,
gone.
so they die. I saw this movie opening weekend.
Yeah.
I saw it the opening day. And then I happened to see it again on Saturday. So I saw it Thursday, and then I saw it Saturday.
Okay.
So Thursday, ruckus crowd, everyone's going crazy.
Right.
Avengers assemble. Audience goes going nuts. I'm seeing it Saturday. Black Widow dies, and this girl behind me, probably 13, 14 years old, is crying uncontrollably, as if like her relative just died
Right.
right
She
in front
knew
of her.
Black Widow.
Like she couldn't be consoled, and it's like kind of quiet. It's like a somber, quiet moment, and you just hear this blubbering that is uncontrollable, and it's going on from scene after scene. Like they get back from the time travel, and she's still crying, and I'm all I'm thinking is.
Could you try to reenact how it sounded? It was that loud.
It was really
That sounds like
obnoxious.
SpongeBob.
She needed to go. Somebody should
So
She had to go.
all I was thinking was, I don't know how this girl's gonna handle Iron Man dying.
Oh, no.
Because that's like the
Or
bigger
any
one.
real life
Because like I'm like,
death.
did anybody
Or any
really
real
care?
life death.
Yeah, that too.
Wow.
But I was thinking like, did anybody really care about Black Widow? Like Iron Man's the one that everyone pretty much loved from these Marvel movies.
She
I
didn't
say it's
care
the
at all.
most beloved. He dies with maybe like 15 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah.
The entire movie and post credits, because she waited for the post credits even though there was no post credit scene. The entire 15 to 18 minutes uncontrollable.
Wow.
And it didn't ruin it for me because I saw the movie already. But if this was my first time watching the movie, which it was for pretty much everybody else there,
set.
I would have been like, "Yo, you need to
Yeah,
leave.
where's
Like,
the
you're like a
parents? Yeah,
baby
you gotta
right
get
now."
out of here.
Yeah.
I would have turned around and threw a tissue box at her and told her to shut up.
definitely be.
It's just like, if a baby's crying in a movie, you leave the theater.
Right.
If you are in a, because she probably was by herself. Maybe she was with her family. She was 13, 14 years old, from what I gather. You need to like walk away and not be ruining this for
Gather
everyone.
yourself.
Yeah.
You got to gather yourself.
Or like if you're gonna cry, you don't have to be obnoxious about it, and it can't go on for more than like 3 minutes.
So she was equally upset with Iron Man.
I think even more so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to know. You said there was definitely no post-credit scene,
Yeah, I think all you hear is Iron Man like banging a hammer. Is the last thing you hear.
but you know for sure that this woman cried the entire time.
I mean, we were staying there for like a couple of minutes. I was texting. I was with a friend. We were just sort of like.
Gotcha.
I didn't
Sorry.
stay for the entire full credits,
I
but
was trying to see because this was your second time seeing it.
Oh,
and
if I was
you
waiting-
just stayed just
To watch
like
it
I
cry.
wonder
I
when
like
she's
the
going to
credits.
stop crying.
I should have stayed. I
like
should have
the
followed her and just seeing how she interacts with everything else.
Definitely shouldn't follow a 14-year-old
That's a
that's
good
at a
point.
movie by
Guys,
herself.
don't do that. Everybody, listen.
don't do
John
that.
from Freeport,
WHPC does not
please
condone
do not do that.
But you mentioned like how would this person deal with a real death? If she's taking Black Widow as if it's like her grandma dying, like
Yeah,
how is she
yeah.
gonna live her life? I did feel bad in
It's a
one
shame.
sense, but I also was laughing. I was laughing my ass off about this happening, and I wish I had my phone on and recorded it. It's funny. It's disturbing.
I'm interested if
very
she was
wholesome.
Yeah, if she was actually crying that loud, I would have been interested to hear it.
I should have.
Did anybody say? Nobody said anything.
Nah.
What do you say to that?
I don't know what's worse though.
I'm just shocked because it's opening weekend of the Avengers Endgame.
yeah.
It must have been a packed
It was
place.
sold out. Sold
I
out.
can't believe no
I was
one
in like
said
the
anything.
second row. I mean,
If
that's how
you
bad.
didn't say anything, I'm surprised
It's
no one
just
said anything.
because I didn't care as much.
No, fine.
This
I'm
was the
saying,
second
well, it was
time?
your second time watching it. Yeah, but I'm saying if you say things to everyone.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll say
I'm
whatever.
surprised nobody else did.
You know what? I was gonna say something when I saw Top Gun. I went to go see that in the IMAX. It's like the loudest possible sound there is, and this dude is just.
No way.
I'm like, like physically, how is your ears able to withstand the F-15 jet flying, the surround sound around you with highway to the danger zone? Like, how are you awake during
Because he's
this?
watching Snooze Fest Tom Cruise. It's
Please.
not that big of a
First of
surprise,
all,
guys.
That was actually a really good movie.
Yeah, Top
Thank
Gun
you, Jess.
sounded like it was really exciting. I didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it either.
It was one of my
So-
favorites of the summer, for sure.
Right, I remember you
Yeah.
saying that. My mom loved it.
I dug
She's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I did see something this week that I feel
Oh my
like.
God, we're done with you.
Jets.
It's Corey's
Is
turn.
it my
Jess,
turn?
I'm sorry that
It's a
your
show
story's
about talking.
not interesting, but like I'm in the middle of talking and you interrupting is just annoying. So I saw a movie called Fall, which I thought. Thank you.
Sorry.
That I thought looked horrendous. It's these two girls climb up a tower and they're stuck up there for like 40 minutes or so. It looked like a horrible movie. But it got somewhat decent reviews from the audience and the critics. So
This is in theaters?
yeah. So it's like, I think I'm going to watch it. Yeah, I didn't see any trailers for it, really. These two girls climb up a tower, the ladder falls, and they're stuck up there.
Yeah.
What? That's the whole movie, huh?
Yeah, so it's like 20 minutes leading up to the climb, and then 20 minutes of the climb, then 40 minutes of them up there, then the rescue. Or
How old are these girls?
They're hot. So they're like 23, 24 years old, smoking hot. They're making grunting noises. They're like, I'm like, oh, this is good.
Wait,
This is good.
wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
How
Right
old
kind
is
of
it?
movie.
They start
how
taking
old is it,
clothes
yo?
off. They start taking clothes off because they.
What movie is this?
I think I've seen this one before.
I would recommend it.
Oh
Surprisingly.
no, my ladder fell down and I can't get
Yeah,
the
I'm
movie you're
stuck.
watching.
Oh no, my step ladder.